What up, people? What up, people? Von1 here, and I'm trying to keep this short. I'm going casual, and by going casual, I mean that I'm no longer going to be focused on trophy list, stats in games, stuff like that. I'm going to focus solely on enjoying the game and nothing else. Because what's been happening for me these last few years, I'd say this started happening after I got my first platinum trophy. My first platinum trophy was Uncharted 2, and Uncharted ties into this story a lot, but yeah, Uncharted 2 was my first platinum. I got that back in 2010, either 2010 or 2011. I got the platinum for that game, and I felt great after I got it. Felt amazing. And then I started like playing games thinking, I wonder if I can get the platinum for this game. And I knew I couldn't get it for some, but just the thought of like, oh, I could get this, always persuaded me to try even harder in games. And that's why I think I used to like gaming a lot more than I like it now. Because when I look back at like The Last of Us, for example, on PS3, I played that game and I like loved it the first time. I love it. I still do. I think it's Naughty Dog's best game, even over Uncharted 4 at this point. But on PS4 they announced it, and I was thinking, oh cool, I might actually be able to get the platinum on this one because it'll be running at like 1080p 60. And it took a long time, but sure enough, I got the platinum for The Last of Us. And after I got that, I felt great. I felt like this sense of actual accomplishment in games. I hadn't felt that in a long time, because The Last of Us Platinum isn't hard per se, but it's very tedious and you have to put in a lot of work. You have to beat it on the hardest difficulty twice, the normal difficulty and then the New Game Plus, and you have to find everything, get all the optional conversations, bring up everything that can be brought up, and yeah, it's a tedious platinum, so you have to watch a guide to get that, because I don't think, unless you have like a lot of time to kill, you could actually get that by like just finding things naturally. So I got the platinum for that. It's like at 0.5% last I looked, so yeah, I'm just glad I got that. Then with Uncharted 4, this was the game that made me like realize, before I even got it, that this was going to be my last platinum. I look at it like this: Uncharted as a series is probably my favorite series in gaming. Like Infamous, the first Infamous is my favorite game of all time so far. The first one that came out in 2009, that's my favorite game of all time. But Uncharted as a series is my favorite because it goes beyond the games themselves. Like I've met friends, I've spent a lot of time with friends playing those games. The stories stuck with me a lot because it was a great introduction to last gen of gaming. I played on PS2 and GameCube and stuff like that a lot. Then when I PS3, I finally got one. I was playing all these games, and Uncharted 2 was the first one that I'd say surprised me in like every way possible, in visuals, story, characters, and even gameplay. That was like my first I think that was my first third-person shooter that was actually like non-cartoonish. Like I played Ratchet and Clank a lot on my PS3 before I got Uncharted. Then Uncharted came out and it was just amazing to me. I thought, wow, this is an amazing game. And I played the series out of order. I played 2 first, then 1, then 3, then Golden Abyss, then 4. So, just all my friends that I made off of that game, we still talk now. The games still hold up in my opinion, even the first one, thanks to the collection. But yeah, it was like Uncharted has a history with me that goes beyond gaming itself. Like I've made like actual real life relationships with people over those games, and I platinumed all of them except for Golden Abyss because I don't know, those 30 frames on the Vita, and then some of those trophies were just annoying. If they were to port it to PS4, I might actually get the platinum, and that might break my code. But yeah, so Uncharted to me as a series is very important. And when Naughty Dog said, oh yeah, we're gonna end off the series with this, we're gonna give Nathan Drake the finale he deserves, and I was thinking, well, this is the end of Uncharted. This is one of the most this is the end of the most important series to me, because I look at series like Infamous, maybe my favorite game, but Uncharted as a series, the first one, the second one, I don't like the third one, but the first and the second one are some of the most important games to me. And the fourth one I would put up there with them too now, because that was a great game. I gave it a 9.5. And yeah, they're ending this series, and I'm thinking gaming won't be the same for me when this series is over, because there's always an Uncharted game to look forward to. Like I beat Uncharted 2, I was like, that was amazing. I beat Uncharted 1, I was like, that was amazing. then 3 came out, and I was kind of disappointed. I was thinking, oh, that was a bad game, at least for me. I know a lot of people think it's a great game, and it technically is a great game. I just hate Uncharted 3. It's my least favorite one. Even like I even put that one below Golden Abyss. But yeah. So Uncharted 4 came out, and I was thinking maybe they'll be able to redeem themselves for Uncharted 3. And they redeemed themselves and made a game that was fantastic. I still like the second one more, but the fourth one is definitely a very close second. They're like neck and neck. So now that this series is over, at least there'll be single player DLC, of course. But now that this series is over, I'm gonna get this platinum for Uncharted 4, and this will be the last platinum I can get for an Uncharted game for at least a few years. They could make another one in the future or whatever. Well, to see, but they're making a single player DLC also. So now I'm just at this point where gaming won't be the same for me. I need to stop focusing on these trophies and stuff, because I started focusing on trophies more than enjoyment, and that's a bad thing to do. So this is the last platinum that I'm actually gonna motivate myself to get, because this is a hard platinum. This is the hardest Uncharted platinum. You can get some of the trophies through exploits, and I'll admit I did some exploits to get 2 of these trophies. The Uncharted speedrun trophy, I did an exploit. The sharpshooter one, I did an exploit, because those are, I hate speedrun trophies. Once again, I have a life. I can't just sit there and like quickly beat a game in 6 hours. Like, I don't know why they made that a trophy. Sharpshooter, like, they want you to use that lock-on aim, but I refuse to use that while playing the game seriously. I used it for a few trophies where I just did encounter select, but playing through the actual game with it, no thank you. I'm not that much of a casual. I never will be. And there's also finding all the treasures again, which I did that for the other ones. It's not a problem here either. But yeah, just I'm getting this platinum, then I'm just hanging up that trophy hunter garb. Like, I'm just gonna play games strictly for enjoyment. So when like Horizon comes out, I'm not focusing on trophies at all. I'm not even gonna look at that trophy list. I might look at it just to be curious, because I'll still go for the platinums that are very easy and require very little effort. Like Uncharted Drake's Fortune. If a game comes out with a platinum like that, I'll get it, because Uncharted Drake's Fortune, I got that platinum in 2 days on the collection. It was a very easy platinum to get. And yeah, but like I'm not playing games on like the hardest difficulty anymore. I'll play it on like hard or normal, but like I'm not going to like Uncharted. If they were to make another Uncharted right now, I would not play this game on crushing. Like I just wouldn't. Like when the DLC comes out, I might, because I want to get like all the trophies for the Uncharted games. But yeah, so that's me right now. I'm going casual. I'm probably gonna love it. It's probably gonna take a while to adjust because I'm so used to looking at trophies. But yeah, life is crazy right now. Just school. I almost have my associate's degree. I don't have time for gaming that much. All my friends like games, so like I'll still be playing games. I'm not gonna go like become a fraud that doesn't play games but talks about it. So I can just talk more on the channel now. I can make more videos because I can use the gameplay that I actually take and enjoy and make videos with that, and that'll make me happier talking over it too. Like this match of multiplayer was fun. I went like 16-3, but like this multiplayer is broken, so like you don't really enjoy it as much because like your deaths are always going to be related to something that was BS. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going casual. If anything, this is good for the channel. I can have more videos up now. I'm still making my PC eventually. I just need to get more money to buy the parts, which I'm most likely going to get like a 1080 because I want like 1080p or 1440p at least. So yeah, that's all I gotta say right now. Thanks for supporting the channel, all you that come and watch. Thank you for those that like. Just thanks for sticking around with me throughout this. I know I've been a terrible YouTuber because I don't upload content that much, but I swear I'm trying to get better. So during the summer, I have no excuse right now. I have like one class and nothing else in my life, so I'll try and be more active. So yeah, thanks again. Let me know down in the comments how you feel, but like I said, I'm always going to be here, and I'll always be a gamer. I'm just putting the casual in front of it, but casuals still have fun. So on that note, I'm out. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to that One Nation Under PC and PlayStation. Peace.